Was Gohan stronger or weaker than Super Perfect Cell, and if so, what's the gap? Keep in mind that this is just my opinion and that some guidebooks do put Super Perfect Cell above Gohan, equal to him, or below him. So really, there's no surefire answer outside of what Toriyama himself could give us, but let's get into it. So Gohan had already used up a decent amount of ki in his first fight against Cell. Him defending Vegeta as well as he did probably took away more out of him than we thought, and the fact that he lost the use of one of his arms would also have made ki control a lot harder. Not to mention that Gohan was perfectly happy to fight Cell one-handed until Cell made a Kamehameha. He was only low on ki and wanted to avoid anything involving it. He did eventually, after being encouraged by Goku, muster up the ki to create his own Kamehameha. This was obviously the last of his ki, and we saw that as he went back to base form and collapsed immediately after he killed Cell. No one ever really mentions how Gohan behaves just before Vegeta charges Cell. He has a smile on his face and is ready for round 2.
That's it.
Come on! This is between you and me!
He goes Super Saiyan 2 again with no effort and displays no fear or lack of confidence in his ability to beat Cell. This level of confidence is equivalent to Goku and Vegeta seeing Kid Buu and thinking they have the upper hand, but in this case, Gohan actually had the upper hand until he lost it, or his arm, I guess. It's been argued for a while that since Cell was able to immobilize Gohan when Gohan tanked the attack to save Vegeta, Cell is proven to be stronger, but this makes no sense. The problem with this is that a lot of people don't understand that even when a stronger fighter doesn't take a defensive stance and still walks away from a blast without being phased, they are still bracing themselves for the impact by fluctuating their ki. We even see this when Cell, who is clearly stronger than Vegeta, braces himself for the flurry of ki blasts coming his way. When Gohan jumped in front of Cell's perfect shot, he wasn't defending or bracing himself. An example can be the infamous moment where Goku, the man who's completely capable of stopping bullets, gets dropped by a laser because he was caught off guard. If Gohan had time to raise his guard and take a defensive stance, then I really don't think that he would have been badly hurt or at least as injured as we saw. The blast he saved Vegeta from could have taken out anybody around that power level since it was meant to kill Vegeta. So Gohan still taking it unprepared and standing up after speaks volumes to his power. So I believe that a fully powered Super Saiyan 2 Gohan would have beat Cell with ease. Another common argument I see is that Goku was there to provide ki and help Goku push back at Cell, which is proof to me that not most people know what they're talking about. Goku wasn't there physically as he was in King Kai's world and was only able to communicate with Gohan and provide moral support and encouragement. This might be confusing, I guess, if you follow the non-canon movies, since we do see Goku teleport from King Kai's place to save Gohan from Bojack, and we also see Goku appear to help his sons push back against Broly, even though Shenron wasn't even technically summoned to be able to grant Goten's wish. But back to what I was saying, no, Goku wasn't really there to help against Cell. The only one that actually helped in the final push was Vegeta. Manga-wise, I don't really remember Gohan giving Cell very much of a pushback until Vegeta shot the blast to distract them. Another thing I'd like to add is that it's pretty much confirmed that Gohan was holding back a good amount during the final Kamehameha, as he was grieving and didn't want to destroy the Earth despite Goku reminding him that the Dragon Balls could just bring everybody back. The clash only ended up leaving a massive crater anyway on the battlefield, but with the amount of death that Gohan saw up until this point, I can see his reasoning for being cautious. Let's cut the 11-year-old some slack on that regard. Gohan, despite being demoralized from the deaths of both Goku and Trunks, losing the use of his arm and having very little energy left, still managed to defeat Cell, leaving a lot of us to speculate how the fight would have went if he was at full strength. I personally think he would have won regardless, and Krillin stating that Trunks could have been revived afterwards comes with the implication that he was sure Cell was going to be defeated regardless, and that they could just go gather the Dragon Balls after the fight. At least that's what I always took from his statement.